song about my beautiful hometown, Akron, Ohio. I went back to Ohio when my city was gone. There was no train station. There was no downtown. South Howard had disappeared. All my favorite places, my city had been pulled down. Reduced to parking spaces and on the way to go Ohio. Yep. I went back to Ohio when my family was gone. I stood on the back porch. There was nobody home. I was stunned and amazed. My childhood memories sort of swirled past like the wind through the trees. I said I ain't nowhere to go, Ohio. Right out of socket. I went back to Ohio with my pretty countryside. It had been paved down the middle by a government intent on fucking up this whole country. The farms of Ohio had been replaced by shopping malls, and music filled the air. From Seneca to Cahoga Falls, I said I ain't nowhere to go, Ohio.
1-0. And he hits it to right. Drifting back is Smith. It's gone! A grand slam for Eddie Rosario. And the Braves take the lead in the ninth.
Are you kidding me?
With 2 down in the top of the ninth, and the Braves trip. Christie cut off by King. Will spin, turnaround jumper.
Jefferson picked up his second foul. Christie goes to the turn fade, and friendly bounce there.
There'll be a lot of happy big fellas around the league, and they don't have to face AD. Max Christie from straight away downtown, got another.
To drive with that nice hard dribble, but then he pulls it back.
Russ kicks it out to Max Christie. Max! Feed it to LeBron. LeBron hangs in the air, finds Max, who throws it down with 2 hands.
South Bay looking for its first win of this young regular season, and Max Christie there.
Taking Westbrook out of the game. As Christie throws it up and in.
Here's Christie. Half number 1. Another zone. Just leave an opportunity for Christie to pull a 3. Got another one.
Russell Westbrook takes the shot clock down to 2 to 1. Corner 3, Christie.
Outside, so he's on target early. AD will bring it now to Russ. Shovel pass for Christie. On its way, down it goes.
Pippen, a transition 3. Christie. And another rejection there by Comanche. Oh, Christie.
Christie gets a running start. Man down, throws it.
Coming up on a minute left in the quarter. Westbrook slides it out.
Max Christie. Now they'll hold. They'll try and take the final shot. They get the switch. Christie on the drive. Christie fades and hits the 3-point.
30-something games to go. This started all season. Year-old basketball player, Nick Petey.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wants you to call him.
Looking for some to 20 tonight. With the 22 for him in 24 minutes. Christie, beautiful.
Adebayo. His jump shot after jump shot. You'd expect after that Game 1 loss. Already had it deflected and stolen. 3 turnovers already for Denver. Only had 10 the entire Game 1. Adebayo. Soft touch is good. Miami also with 11 assists here in the first half. Final seconds. Strus to Adebayo. Jump shot is good. Dan Adebayo with 6 points. Gordon on Butler. Jimmy Butler, 11 points in that first half. Strus off the bounce, gets a nice feed inside. Adebayo throws it in. Adebayo got hit in the face. 2-point lead for Denver. Meanwhile, free throws 0 for 2. Adebayo left-handed lays it up and in. Butler down the lane. Back to Adebayo. The floater's up and good. And Adebayo now with 14. And 1 game apiece in hand. Denver, their first home loss of these playoffs. Lowry, Adebayo jumper, got it. The Heat 6 for 6 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Lowry with 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope chasing with 5 fouls. Inside, Adebayo and a foul. What a pass and finish. The lead is 10 and a chance for a 3-point play.
easy how the whole thing started. An absolute piece of cake. You want to take control of your life. You want to do something and create something rather than watch everybody else have some reason why something can't happen. I grew up in Huntsville, Ontario. What are you going to do there? Hockey stick, lacrosse stick. Want to play hockey, get better at figure skating, get better, learn how to skate, but get better at something. So I got into figure skating just because that. Did it in the Coles Notes till I was 16. Became second in Canada and junior. I said, okay. You know, did it mostly on luck. I wasn't that good. You know, I was okay. And very simply, I quit skating at 16. Never thought I'd skate again. Had no intentions of doing any of this thing. Told my dad, don't invest another penny in me. I'm done. I have no confidence and we can't afford it. You know, and my dad died suddenly at 19 when I was 19. I have a brother, younger brother, 16, and a sister, 11. And my mother doesn't drive a car. That's not good. So my dad's wish was kind of, what if Doug will tell him to take another shot at the skating business. Tell him to put the thing back on and let's see. And 19, I made a decision. I'm going to either, I'll be back to 1973. I'm going to be back to quitting skating again, or do something to make a difference and take responsibility for it. And that's where we started in Aurelia. We thought was nice. Hub or zone. Huntsville, Bracebridge, Penetang, Midland, Barrie, Glenbury, Collingwood. Everything could attach, even, you know, going to the Keswick zone. And I think we thought, well, that could be a premium spot to develop. And that's how the whole thing got started. On top of that, taking your hats off and going, you know, we have to do a lot of going and finding what's there, not just do it right now. That's where you found, wow, Midland Penetang. Brian Orris. Look who's in Elm. Charles Simpson. Look who's in Huntsville and there. Robert Tetley. And here's Elvis only down living in Newmarket. You know. Well, every stone to look under, there was talent. It was right in front of us. Right here. And all we had to do was grow our own deal. So we wrapped our arms around what we do, participated in our own life, and got going. That's how the whole thing started. And fortunately, with our all be made of the same.
It's going to be right here. Yep, here it comes. Here it is, right here. Now watch this.
Backflip, totally illegal in competition. She's doing this to get the crowd. She's going to get nailed. Backflip, the layup position, 1 foot landing. She's the only one in the world that can do that. She's so...
Very nice. And that's beautifully solid. One.
Now that I think about it, I wish I'd have put some money on Sean Hamilton.
Why not?
Moves that always gets the audience going. Look at this, a backflip.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified and then I see the look in your eyes. Every now and then I fall apart.
軽々とですが、今度は女性だけ。
This is their ending move.
The story is of the slave that he finally freed, but she wouldn't leave him. That's the point of that move. What a marvelous performance. What a wonderful development that whole piece of music is. This is
If it was competition, he already has a 1-point deduction.
Совершенно не помню. Но смотреть на них хочется в любом.
哇，还有融合了一些街舞动作。对呀、
The difference in the fourth to take a 2-0 series lead.
This has to be our best quarter defensively. Simply stated, we can't give up open threes. And what's been plaguing us all night is the miscommunication and lack of discipline, giving them wide open shots.
He shortened his rotation because he earned sitting on the sideline. Duncan Robinson drives and finishes.
I am so impressed with the improvement by Duncan Robinson off the dribble.
We've been watching Kyle Lowry do that for 17 years. Robinson fires and hits a three-pointer. Duncan Robinson 3 for 3, all here to start the fourth quarter, and it's a 2-point game. Miami's overcome a 15-point deficit. Duncan Robinson drives and finishes. Another tough shot. 10 straight points by the Heat.
Where feet may up and stumble, but I'm getting the real man trying to find footsteps of the Savior. For I know he'll lead me home. Praise the Lord, my journey's ended, but I'll see you. Oh, Jesus, keep me in your care. I'll sleep like over me till I get there. Well, I'm gonna get down on my knees and pray till it takes me home. Lord, please help me all along the way, every day. I'll say most to change my mind, but I must be strong. And I know that road is rocky, but I've got to journey on. Get that devil far behind me, I don't want him in my way. I just got to see that glory land on my final day. Oh, Jesus, keep me in your care. Always watch over me till I get there. Well, I'm gonna get down on my knees and pray till He takes me home. Lord, please help me all along the way, every day. Well, in the end, I know that everything will be okay. He's promised me eternal life if I believe Him stand. There is no greater peace I know, brother, let Him in. Go down into that water and wash away your sin. Oh, Jesus, keep me in your care. Oh, please watch over me till I get there. Well, I'm gonna get down on my
Parts of Nova Scotia are a hellscape. There are 14 active fires. 3 are out of control. Officials say the situation is unprecedented.
We're in a crisis in the province, and we want and we need, and we will take all the support we can get.
Halifax, its largest city, under siege. At least 16,000 residents evacuated. Among the some 200 buildings destroyed, Lutz and Terry Codwitt's home and daycare business.
And to not to be able to provide for them, sad.
Evening, welcome. How's it going, guys? Good to see you. I don't think I'll be going too long tonight. I'm out of juice. Been a good day here, though. 23, sunny. Except it's got, there is definitely something going on. There's a haze to the sky that doesn't look familiar to me. It's just a different hue or something. We got hit with an air quality alert today. Everything about, seeking medical attention if you're not breathing properly and all kinds of fear-mongering like that. Pretty humid today, but it's cooling down nicely right now. So when you say you're on at 6, are you doing, you say up at 6, does that mean you're up at 6 a.m. or you're on a show at 6 p.m. on YouTube? Not quite sure. And we're also waiting for Annie Freilink from South Africa. She gets her power on at 6 in a minute. Went downtown today, and there are some sad, sorry-looking cases downtown, man. I'm just floored by the misery I see. I've never seen so much panhandling and begging before. It's like the bottom's dropping out here. Oh, geez. That's pretty quick prep time there, Kev. Well, have a good one. Take it easy. I don't know why it's called panhandling. Let me see here. Origin of the term panhandling. It says here, meaning an act of begging is attested from 1849, perhaps from notion of an arm stuck out like a panhandle, or of one who handles a beggar's pan. So what do you think? These Canadian wildfires, part of Agenda 2030? Intentional burns, getting people out of the suburbs, off of rural land, driving them into cities. It's kind of what I think. So I got a recommendation for this channel today, and I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm going to now, called Hoods and Hollers. And it looks like it documents the decline in cities. Oh man, here's Philadelphia. Here's Akron, Ohio. Are you talking about the East Cleveland one? Here's Tampa, Florida. Wow. It's staggering, man. Staggering. Let me just throw up a link here. Yeah, there's some things I can't do because my computer puts me on Hawkeye 2 right away. And that's weird, man. I can't pin the link. Oh, well, the link is there. See what's going on YouTube here. Not very much, that's for sure. A little more of Kensington Avenue. How's that? Nick.
Hey, Ken.
How's it going?
It's all right. And
Good.
you?
All right. Yeah.
So is them fires going on now, are they?
Yeah. They've been going on for a little bit, but I don't know, Mick. I don't have all the details, but there's 2 channels in the States that I follow, and they're looking really closely. And they said that something like 60 fires, I think it was in Quebec, started all at the same time. And so there's a lot of speculation that these are directed energy weapons, that they're being set on purpose. But they're causing a lot of damage, man. A lot of damage.
Because I can't understand how stuff can just burst into flames. Like,
Yeah, because it hasn't been that hot here or dry here or anything like that.
but what would it have to get for things just to burst into flames?
I don't know. I don't know much about it. Like, I think maybe most fires are started by people, but I don't know how hot and how dry it has to get. But I know that hot, dry weather is a fire hazard.
No, it gives you material that burns, doesn't it, them climates, but it doesn't cause fires. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's a contributing factor, I think. Yeah.
Because they were doing the same in Australia, weren't they? There's a lot of fires went off over there. So it's like, Does
Yep.
seem like an agenda, doesn't it? If you
Yeah, and I mean it's pretty much an annual occurrence now. You know, like I remember 2 years ago it was, or 3 years ago it was California and Alberta, Canada. Like the whole place seemed to be on fire. And I don't ever remember this kind of craziness. But of course, if you're watching TV, you're going to hear the message due to climate change, right? That seems to be part of what they're doing.
the thing is, isn't it? There's hotter places than the places that's on fire that don't burst into flames. Like in Dubai and stuff like places like that. There's just nothing to burn, is there? There's nothing to set on fire, that's all it is.
Yeah.
But if there was, it wouldn't just burst into flames for no reason. It's like you've always had the threat of fires, haven't you? Like with so much countryside and the conditions getting around. It's always been down to people being careless, isn't it?
That's my understanding. Like I said, I don't know enough about it, but these ones are particularly bad. I've never ever seen an air quality warning here before, like the one I saw today. It's very. Let me see if I can pull that up here.
Do you know what to do with that purposely? It's evil, isn't it? Look at all the wildlife that dies and the stuff that's destroyed. It's like in the name of climate change. Like that's what they're pushing to do all this stuff, but they're creating it, aren't they?
Here's the weather alert we got on our computer today. Stop or reduce your activity level if breathing becomes uncomfortable or you or someone in your care feel unwell. Check the air quality index, blah, 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 blah. Wear a mask. They want you to wear a mask.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, man. It's just more fear porn, I'm afraid. So I think that the fires are intentionally set. I think they do it to convince people that climate change is a threat because that's going to be guiding a lot of our behavior later. And to just put people in, generally just more fear porn, more fear, more trauma.
Yeah, like create big events and blame it on the climate.
Yeah. Oh, I got another knock at the back door. Oh, goeienaand, Danny. How are you?
Hey, Annie.
Good evening. Hello, Mick. Hello, Akko.
How are you doing?
Cold. Icy cold.
Wow.
That's actually why I came up, is we're talking about weather and all that.
Right.
And what are they doing? Climate change, that kind of thing. Because Cape Town is ice cold and wet. No sun for days now.
Yep. It's probably like the South African Air Force or something like that that's doing it. Like it's crazy, but it appears to be true. I have no doubt that they're geoengineering and modifying the weather. Like no doubt about that. So,
do you think it would have a knock-on effect? Like if you change the weather here, it instantly has an effect somewhere else as well.
It could, but I think that if they're doing it, they've probably thought it through and tested it, and they probably. There are people on YouTube who say that they control the Earth's climate now. So I mean that's not too far-fetched for me anymore. Not after what I've seen, no.
The thing that's the best to take control of is people's minds, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you don't have to do anything with the climate or climate change. If you can manipulate people's minds, you've cracked it.
Just repetition and fear over and over again on a daily basis. So how was your day today, Annie?
I told you. Shit. It's just one thing after the other that I had to sort out. That's all.
Yeah, you had some computer
and it
problems.
was too many problems on top of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I had a pretty busy day for an old guy today. I got a lot of stuff done and, like had a few deliveries and this and that and blah, blah, blah. and went out for a walk, and I got back home and I'm kind of pooped.
And yours, Mick? How was your day?
Yeah, it's been all right. Busy.
How's the weather in northern England?
It's been nice.
Yeah.
Sunny all day. Really nice.
Good stuff. Yeah, and he's having some really crappy weather.
I've never seen Africa with bad weather. Never seen like a picture of it or anything like that.
Oh, it snows in not far from me. I think I can within less than an hour, maybe 45 minutes, I could get to the snow. My mother's not far from the snow. It's near my mother's house.
What part of South Africa is that?
Cape Town.
Oh, so you have mountains then?
Yeah. It's every year. It rains. It snows on top of Table Mountain. That's a yearly occurrence. That's normal. Not a lot, but it does. You can't see it from here, though. You can't see it from my house. You've got to be on top of the mountain to see that little bit of snow.
So do you have things like ski resorts?
Yes, but not near me. We've got towards Bloemfontein, Lesotho Mountains there. I think Drakensberg.
Oh, I keep forgetting you have Table Mountain in just south of you.
I always take photos of Table Mountain and send it to you. If I at my front door, I look right onto Table Mountain.
We have a University of Cape Town.
Mm.
And where are these other mountains? In Bloemfontein, you said?
Lesotho.
That's on the east coast?
Yeah, it's Drakensberg. No, in the middle. There's Lesotho.
Okay.
That's around that area. There, now, I stayed there in Bloemfontein. Oh, yes, that's even cold. Oh, one morning I woke up -9. I've never experienced so cold before. Yeah. And it always snows in Lesotho.
And yet it's further north than Cape Town. Strange, eh? So I've got 7 people watching. So do people must have subbed to Ken the Auk then in the old days that I've forgotten about.
Is this a different channel then, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I thought it was the same one. You just changed the name.
Oh, no. So you must have got a notification, did you, Mick?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know I subscribed to this.
Because I hadn't even thought about that channel for a long, long time. This channel here that we're on right now.
But you can't, is it only for today? You won't be able to do tomorrow again, would you?
See, I don't know. Like I have a medical misinformation strike and I appealed it. And I didn't really appeal it forcibly. I just said no, nothing intended was all I said. And so I guess they have to review that and then they get back to you. But as of right now, I can't use Akai 2 for a week. Yeah.
Now, who's the guilty one?
I don't know what it was. Do you remember last night?
Jeez,
like there was a copyright striker too, but the reason for the takedown was medical misinformation. And I don't know if it's because I was talking about the Anthony Fauci book or what it was. They post it for you, not the actual clip, but the whole. It was like an hour and a half, and I just couldn't be bothered going through it.
No, I can't remember. I can't.
But we must I must have played something that had something to do with the V word or the bug that's going around.
So where
I
do they
thought
draw
they're
the
all
line?
over that.
Sorry.
Sorry,
What's
you
that?
can talk.
Sorry?
Mick, you can talk.
Oh, sorry. Like, where do they draw the line with medical misinformation? Because, like, if you in the herbal remedies or something, and you've got a YouTube channel, does that not go anymore?
I don't know a lot about it, but I think I remember reading something about if you talk about the V word in a way that doesn't agree with what the so-called science says, then they can strike you for that. Yeah. So you're not allowed to criticize, basically.
Yeah, we are in like a communist country, aren't we, really?
It's insane. Like, it's just totally insane. But that's what happens when you let large corporations rule over you.
They've been running it for a while, though, now, haven't they?
Probably.
Probably since Kennedy.
Yeah. So it's 12:30 your time, Manny?
Yes. And I'm waiting patiently till 2:00 so I can get my tokens to create some more art.
You've run out, have you?
Yeah, you only get, if you're on a free plan, you only get 150 tokens. And it's very addictive. Because there's so many, if something doesn't work out, then you add a word or you take a word out, and then somebody tells you, no, try this word, and then then you've got to start all over again.
Okay.
Yeah. And forever you're getting deformed faces or hands, and then you've got to try and fix it. So that 150 goes up quickly.
Well. Yeah, just be careful.
With?
Your husband.
He's very, very busy on Discord. And the people ask questions, the same questions over and over and over.
Yeah. Yeah, I've looked a couple of times on the Leonardo server, and it's just crazy. The amount of information on there. Yeah, is D doing okay?
Yes.
Good.
So you're doing that as well, are you, Annie?
Yes. I'm doing that. I love it. It's only about creating art. That's all that it is for me.
I was looking at what Dee does now. I build like stuff, like to get it to design some stuff, like with a
Yes.
style of something else.
I'm doing exactly the same as Dee. The only thing that I won't probably do that Dee does, have you seen his shorts on YouTube where he puts poems in it and he makes his woman to speak?
Yeah.
I don't know how he does that. That I don't know anything about yet.
Let me just have a peek at that.
He put another short up today. And his subscribers on YouTube is growing quickly. He's on 370 something now already.
371, yeah. Here's the last one.
No sound.
Oh.
Casting lunar light. Among the stars, it holds its way, guiding wanderers on their way. A celestial pearl, serene and bright, casting its glow upon the night. silent witness to secrets untold, a companion to dreamers, young and old. With each face, a story unfolds. Moon's enchantment forever holds. Bathed in celestial glows,
Pretty big hooters for a Japanese girl.
Sometimes it can give you the funniest of things. And then you got to type in the negative prompts. You got to say that you don't want big breasts. You don't want nakedness. You got to, because it gives you sometimes the weirdest stuff.
I was on a chat with
Also,
Davey.
no nudity.
Oh, sorry.
No. Sorry, I disrupted.
I was on a chat with Dave before, and he had that on, and I got him to put get Donald Trump on the back of a lion. No, it's like it done it as well. So it's like Donald Trump on a lion, but I was trying to get it so the lion had Donald Trump hair.
I was asking for that one because today's theme was cats. You had to make anything with a lion, a tiger, leopard, normal cats, anything with cats. Is the chat moving? Because none of my messages are on the chat here, Nick.
Yeah, I don't see any messages from you, and I can't. I can only type into StreamYard. None of my messages will come up because my Hawkeye 2 is banned right now. So the only thing I got Kevin and Ken the Hawk and Mick, and I haven't seen any other messages.
Same here. It's quite odd.
Are you're watching on Ken the Hawk channel, right?
Ken the Hawk channel, yes.
And you can't, and your messages don't come up. That's really weird.
Mm-hmm. I've got my phone on as well, and it's not coming up my messages.
Yeah, and the last message was like almost half an hour ago from me putting the StreamYard link up.
But it shows there's 10 people watching.
Yeah.
I wonder who those lurkers are. So rude. They don't even greet.
Well, maybe they can't, eh? Like maybe they're typing away, and they can see their own messages, but nobody's responding to them. Oh, Top Chat live chat. Hang on a second here.
No, but it shouldn't make much of a difference even.
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference.
Exactly.
That's really bizarre. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. This is all kind of new to me, at least as far as I remember.
There's somebody, Sean. Hello, Sean.
Shawnee. Good to see you. Welcome, Sean. And we can see you. So that's part of the mystery solved. What is it about Annie that she can't type in the chat? Because Mick can and I can.
I wouldn't know. Really not that important. But it was just odd for me.
Yeah, no, it is.
Because I did type in before I came up. I did put a message in the chat. But now I don't see it.
Oh, really? Oh. Are you using a different account at all or anything like that?
I'm using my... No.
And are you a different device?
No. Laptop. Husband
Okay.
didn't take it. He took... what's that small little thing? A tablet. And he left the laptop for me.
What kind of tablet do you have? I haven't used a tablet in a long, long time.
No, mine's broken. He took his mother's.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know what she's got.
Yeah, I had the BlackBerry Playbook when it came out. It was really something else. It was really cool. But then BlackBerry kind of went mostly out of business with the phones and stuff. Kevin has to work at 6:30 in the morning. That's brutal. So, what did you guys think of those the clips I played from that YouTube channel about American cities on the decline?
Yeah, it's rough, isn't it?
It's brutal, man.
Depressing.
Yeah, and it just, I don't know. These are really strange times.
I was watching a channel the other day, and it was near here. It was in County Durham, and there was houses from 20 grand priced.
Yeah, 20 grand.
20 grand, yeah, 20,000 pounds for a house.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah. And then he done another one in the 5,000 pound somewhere else, like in the UK. It
Wow.
shows how bad it is.
Wow. Whew.
It's mad, isn't it? There's loads of homeless people in all these derelict houses.
Oh, I think there are. Yeah. There's a couple, there's only a few houses here that are derelict, and they're just like falling down. They've been left behind. But somebody told me that there's like a gang of homeless people that live in it. I mean, if I was homeless and there were abandoned homes around, I'd probably be looking there, right?
Yeah, you get where you can you?
Yeah. But they're just people in general just look less well off than they did like even 2-3 years ago. It's really getting kind of bad here.
When you look at them streets that were shown before, they all look a little bit bewildered, didn't they? Like as if they were off their fucking faces on drugs or something.
Yeah.
I think it must be like a massive amount of different realities all sat next to each other, all experiencing something different, aren't they?
And I forgot, there's that Bubba was mentioning that there's this new drug called xylazine, and it's from veterinary medicine. It's like a major tranquilizer, and it gives you a real buzz. And so he says that a lot of the tweaking and the really strange behavior is xylazine.
There's something wrong with the world, isn't there, when everybody has to get off their face?
Yeah. I think it's part of the reason, too, why they're legalizing marijuana all over the place as well. I think they want people to have some kind of a taxable escape.
Yeah, another dependency.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm stumped. I cannot switch from my Hawkeye 2 account to pin my own link. So I gotta think through this maybe. But if you don't hear anything from me, I'll probably be here on Ken the Hawk until Saturday. Oh, excuse me. Until Saturday, and then my StreamYard account is finished. So I only have, just like you guys, only 20 hours a month.
So that's a good thing, isn't it?
But do you really want to stop it?
I wouldn't mind cutting back. Yeah, I think having this commitment of, in the evening is kind of preventing me from stepping out and doing some other things. You know what I mean? So, and with summer coming up, the only thing is, Annie and Mick, there's hardly anything to do in this city right now. Like 2 of my favorite hangouts, coffee shops, got shut down. And there's hardly anybody downtown at all except for homeless people. Yeah. It's kind of scary, kind of weird down there.
But you've got an amazing outdoor outdoors. How do I say it?
Yeah.
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 You can
Uh,
go on
but
some adventures.
yeah, no, but I can, like, and I took a bit of advantage. I went down to the waterfront park and walked around there today. So there are other things to do.
What is that? What is that? What do you have there? You can always show us a video if there's anything of that on YouTube.
Oh, sorry, the Barrie waterfront, you mean?
Something to do there, or what is it?
Oh, something to do. I just look at chicks, basically. Oh, here's something. Here's something that just popped up. I've been seeing a lot of Lamborghinis around this town lately.
10 minutes just outside of Barrie. I'm Andrew Perry. This is David Brooke. This is the Daily Reel, and this is what $9 million looks like. I just arrived at my good buddy David's newest listing. Apparently it's an absolute stunner, so I'm excited to check it out. Come on. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
God, look at this place.
I'm glad you were able to make it. It's a real beauty. I hope you have a buyer for this one, Andrew.
I just might. Let's take a look.
Let's do it.
It's too clinical. It's not. It doesn't have a homely feeling. It's got a hotel feeling.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it would be like walking around like an office building, like a government building or something.
Just looks ostentatious to me. But God, there are some people with money in this city. It's incredible. Barrie, Ontario. What was I looking up there? Ontario waterfront?
Yeah. What is the attraction? Is there tourist attraction there?
I'm glad you asked. Look, there's a video that talks right about that.
Is that it? Not much to do in Barrie.
That was from the City of Barrie Parks and Recreation, I think. Let me see if there's anything else here. There's a waterfront festival.
Ayan guys, pupunta tayo sa pinakang sentro ng downtown. Magano kami doon guys, swimming.
What language is that?
It's not Canadian.
There's a Canadian girl. Oh, that's a part of the waterfront I've never been to. I've never seen these basketball players. That's the park I was at today.
Ayan guys, hindi tayo sa downtown ng Barrie.
Sounds like you speak in Dutch.
I can't hear what he's saying.
I fucking hate all that shit.
Carnivals, don't you like carnivals?
So many people.
Do you guys have things like this? Arcades, we call them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not there permanently.
What's that?
They're not there permanently.
Yeah,
Just
neither
at
are.
certain times of year.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Mick.
They're not there permanently. They're not a fixture. They're there certain times of the year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're not permanent, no.
We had a place like that was permanent. Adventure Park. Were you on the rides? What do you call that? We had Ratanga Junction, which was close to me, but because it is so expensive, they only took the tourists into consideration. They didn't think of the locals, and for the locals, it was too expensive, so they eventually closed down.
This Freedom Adventure Park.
Where?
We
had Ratanga Junction. But we still got in Johannesburg, Gold Reef City, and Sun City. But Cape Town had Ratanga Junction.
Sun City. Why does that ring a bell with me, Andy?
It's casinos.
There was a song about Sun City.
Sun City and the Lost City. It's actually, I haven't been there. I was 1 year old when I went to Sun City. Never been again.
Really, huh?
Yeah. It's far.
Oh,
Which
there
one
it
is that? Yeah.
That's Sun City?
Yeah. But you must see the Lost City. You must see if you can get a video on YouTube. The Lost City.
So I Google, YouTube Lost City, South Africa?
Yeah. They've also got that Valley of the Waves, or what is it called? Something.
So Sun City is like your Las Vegas then?
Not really. It's just one very, 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 very big hotel. Only one. Not like a Las Vegas strip. You know, like lots of them.
Okay.
There's the Valley of the Waves.
There?
There, yeah.
Why do they call it the Lost City then?
I have no clue. No clue. No cooking clue.
Have
No,
you ever seen,
everybody's quiet.
have you ever seen clips of that action park from the 70s or 80s in America? Got
Yeah.
closed down because it was extra dangerous.
Well,
We've
so
got one of those still in, I think it's Gold Reef City, yeah. I actually have never been there either.
well, this is Canada's version. I think of what you're talking about, and I've never been. I've got no desire to go, but it's a big deal here.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, it's actually not too far away from me either, but I've just never been.
Do you think they will go?
No, I doubt it. Getting too old for those amusement parks. They just don't do it. They just don't do it for me, man. Yeah.
Sorry, Ken.
No, go ahead, Nick.
Saying I don't get any pleasure from them things, them rides and that. But you keep getting, when you're with people, they keep trying to pressure you on them, like as if you're afraid of them. It's like,
yeah.
I like the roller coaster, but I went on. It depends which one. You know, the old ones, the wooden ones.
yeah.
They're not that big. I can handle that. It's the ones that spin you upside down. I
You
can't.
just feel sick, don't you?
I had such a headache when I was finished, and I was all right going up. And as soon as they turned me upside down, the words that came out of my mouth, I was swearing so badly. And I said that was the first and the last time I ever go on it. I wonder if you can get that right. Okay, try Ratanga Junction.
Just 1 second here. Somebody new in the chat. Rotanga Junction?
Ratanga. And then Ratanga Junction, King Cobra. I think it was called the King Cobra.
Oh, wow. Coming right up.
As I said, it was once. And then that boat. Oh, my stomach used to. I couldn't do it.
Here's the Cobra ride in.
Something wrong with it? Your feet dangle at the bottom. So it's not you sitting from your head.
Seryoso, ikot mo nilong boto ka.
Wow.
And that's when I started swearing big, long words.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I could handle that anymore in the G-forces, man. Holy smokes.
My mother sat next to me on that thing. It's a couple of
Yeah.
years ago. She was laughing at me because I couldn't stop. I was screaming. It was not for me.
Mm. Here's something I just noticed. In the StreamYard chat, there's generic number. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
But he doesn't, or he or she doesn't show up on YouTube on the Ken the Ock channel. Weird.
So how come we can all see it?
Because I highlighted it in StreamYard. So that's weird. I just don't understand.
I wonder how many people I maybe can't see the messages then.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Because mine's not coming through.
Very strange. Well, you guys, I can go for a smoke break if you want to talk, or we can shut her down.
I just put in the chat now. Can you see it?
No.
I can't see it even in StreamYard, no.
So odd. No problems, just deleted my message. Oh, I can see generic.
Yeah.
But not mine.
But you can't see now I can see. Oh, I can see generic number in Ken the Ock on YouTube. Now I can see it. Okay. Bizarre. So you type something into, can you type something into StreamYard backstage?
Private chat.
Yeah, I got it. I'm sure somebody out there knows what's going on. I might figure it out later. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to go for a smoke.
Yeah.
Been
No problem.
Been an hour and a half, eh?
So is that place with the big elephants where you are? Ollie?
The lost city, the Sun City with the Valley of the Waves. No, it's not near me. I'm sure about 14 hours drive from that.
So it looks like
I'm
India, isn't it? Like an Indian thing?
I'm on the no. What the elephants?
Yeah, the monkey and stuff.
No, that's also very Africa. The elephants, because you remember you get your African elephants and you get your Indian elephants. They're two different kinds of elephants.
Yeah, you got the same animals in India as you have, like with the monkey and the elephant at least, haven't you?
Yes, and what is the other one? What have they got? It's not. Is it the not the tiger? What have they got that's so? They've also got one of those. Not the puma.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. I don't think we've got that. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
They're
But something
amazing
from the
creatures,
cat
aren't they?
family.
Have you seen them drag things up into trees? Massive animals that can just climb a tree with it.
Yeah. We've got cheetahs that like the trees.
Do cheetahs kill people or go for people? Because I heard that they've never been in an attack from a cheetah.
They would if we interfere with them, yes.
But just left alone and don't seek
It's
us
like
out.
any other animal. You leave them alone. But I've been on a game drive once before, and I never saw any wild animals as such. I think, what did I see in the... I think it was giraffes that I saw, hippos. But I wouldn't want to get too close to them.
Yeah.
Don't interfere with something that you shouldn't be interfering with. Then you're
I
going to have
think the same.
problems.
I'm exactly the same.
Just leave them alone and let them be. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think with sharks as well, you shouldn't be in the water. That's their place, isn't it?
Yes. My husband loves to... Anything about sharks, he will sit in front of the TV and he will watch it for hours and hours and hours. So I said to him, because we've got here the shark, the cages that you go in.
Yeah.
So I said to him, do you want to go? He says, for what? Don't go interfere with them. Leave them. Let them be on their own. Why must we go into cages? We're not supposed to.
Well, them cages, they're pretty open, and the arm could easily drift out somehow. If the cage gets knocked, and you could bite your arm off or something, couldn't you?
There's a lot of videos where the sharks just miss the people in those cages. I'm trying to think. I think it's called Gansbaai. When Okai comes back, I'll ask him to look up. In English, Gansbaai is Goose Bay. And you can go do deep sea cage diving with the sharks. We've got a lot of sharks in our water here. Lots. You're not near the sea, are you?
Not that far away. I could cycle it on a bicycle.
How far are you from D?
Oh, about as far as you can get. Well, 380 miles, 400 miles, somewhere like that.
What is miles in kilometers?
No.
300.
I don't know, I'd have to Google it and get that to it.
Do you do miles? We don't do miles. That's why I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because we changed to like metric, but not when it comes to speed. It's still in miles.
Oh, I see.
But like all our other stuff's turned to metric, where we used to use like the imperial measurements. Now we don't.
So this is about 482. 300 miles is 482 kilometers.
Yeah.
Kilometers or kilometers? One of the two.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, just pronounced differently.
Yeah. I found out that on them army films when they go 3 clicks that way.
Yeah.
That's what they're referring to, aren't they? Kilometers.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I never understood it for years. 3 clicks, and I just thought, what's happening?
There's a lot of the terms that I don't know of. You know, we had such a good army back in the day. Navy, Air Force. But now, you must see the ships that we used to have. We were good. Well, it was well maintained, the ships and the aeroplanes, the Air Force bases, but now there's nothing left. Absolutely nothing.
A lot of armies has gone down in the rankings, haven't they? The British Army has. Like, used to be one of the best, and like, they're like 8th or something now, or 10th.
Now we've got nothing. No. Where did I go? It was Sunday. I went to go buy soil and plants, seeds for my Sunday school class. And I was riding on the N1, the highway, and I noticed all our government buildings, there's hardly anything, they're like ruins. There's no windows, the roof is off. You can you know the red bricks, you can notice the buildings, all the government buildings, especially along the railway, because of the, what you call it, Transnet and transport. I don't know if you guys have that. The works of the railway department, put it that way.
Yeah.
It's all broken down. But
Really?
all around it, we've got private companies building. And it's stunning. You can see there's the money. Government is just corrupt. They've taken all the money for themselves. And everything is just left to the private sector. If it wasn't that, then we'll have nothing left here in South Africa.
Here's something just came up on my search here. Check this out.
In recent weeks, South Africa has seen some of its worst violence since the apartheid era.
They're Durban.
They will shoot with us. They get it.
Fueled by inequality, the pandemic, and the arrest of a former president. Protests and looting erupted across the country.
I'm looting because we apply for jobs, they don't give us jobs. We try and go to offices, try strike, it doesn't even work.
Over 330 people have died across South Africa after a week of violence. In a country where half the population live below the poverty line.
Everything, our whole life, everything is just gone. They've burnt everything.
It's just absolutely devastating. What happens here? How long are we going to take to get back onto our feet?
As Durban descended into lawlessness, vigilante groups formed to protect private property.
It's open. That's it. Because we can't live like this. This thing has to end.
Amidst the carnage, the scars of apartheid reappeared. With many left helpless by South Africa's failing economy and corrupt government.
It's not about race or anything. It's not about race. It's not about race.
This is the inside account of a week that brought the Rainbow Nation to its knees.
We are in hell. We must think on how to escape from it.
Wow. Holy smokes, Annie.
That's old news.
What's that?
Old news.
Old news, yeah, for you, yeah.
And it's something that doesn't shock us anymore.
Yeah. No, the populations get used to it. They do.
Mm.
I'm
We are
sorry.
used to a lot of things here in South Africa. Like, what's his name? Motor put in the chat a video of people stealing guns at the police station. I don't know if it was in New Zealand or where it is. I said, feels like South Africa because that happens here.
Well,
You must see the videos of the policemen that get drunk. And then the public have to help them get home. And they take videos of the drunk policemen in uniform with a police van. So it's bad. That's a common occurrence here.
is this the video of drunk policeman goes viral? Is that it?
Oh, there's so many of them. You'll easily find one. Easily.
Okay, here's one. I don't know what country this is from, but I'll just check
You
it
will
out.
put in South Africa.
Oh yeah, I should have done that. What?
That's not so. News 24, yes.
The reason why you start.
There you go.
Gun on your lap, and you drunk, you pissed. Give me your card. Give me your card. Let's get your registration. You're gonna be reported, my man. You nearly killed me. You caused such an accident. You got your gun on your lap. You are drunk. Let's get your face. I've got your face. I've got you, boss. I've got you. What's your...
Wow. Is that the one you were talking about?
No.
No.
I've never seen that one, but there's many of those. There's
But
so
that-
many.
That was South Africa. Eh?
Yes.
Wow. Holy smokes.
I've got a friend that's a policeman, and he said to me the one day, please, it's a very sore subject, don't speak to him in front of about a policeman, because he joined the police force for a reason. And to see how it is today, he just doesn't want to talk about it. He said it breaks his heart. So just don't ever mention it in front of him.
Here's another one. It's 2 minutes long.
You drunk as the police man. You? As
She's shouting, take a photo, video of his face.
What's that?
She's shouting at the woman to take a video of the face.
What language is she speaking?
Afrikaans.
Really?
It's a Northern Cape. It's just because of her accent that you're not picking it up.
Okay.
There you
So what happened there, Annie? What the police? That was a police officer in the shorts. And
Yeah.
shirt?
Maybe was off duty.
Oh,
And
okay.
probably, but still, he had a van. He was what you wasn't supposed to do.
So he got back in the car, and then a black guy tried to pull him out, and then a white guy.
He said, "No, don't fight." He
Oh,
said,
no
"Don't
fight.
worry. He can't drive. He's not going to drive. Just don't fight." They just kept on, "Don't fight, don't fight." And Holly Haw, look how he looks. They've never seen something like that.
Yeah, he looked totally wasted, man. Totally wasted.
He couldn't even stand up, could he?
Yeah, I don't get this. I can't see a generic number anymore on YouTube. It's gone now. But I can see him in StreamYard. Very strange. Very strange. That's
And
wild.
nobody else.
Yeah, something ain't right, eh?
Well, we chased away 5 people. There was 10 people. Now there's only 5. We're boring them.
Well, no, I can't see how, really. No, I think probably just it's midnight in the UK, so people are probably going to bed.
There's 4 now. We'll chase another one away. Sorry.
See you tomorrow night.
The one's back on again. It's 5 now.
Oh, he or she is too late. I'm going to shut her down now. I'm going to go for another little walk. And then I got a few little projects to do tonight.
What's the time then there by you?
So it's 7 o'clock, 20 after 7.
It's early. And
It is early.
And it's 17 minutes past 12, Mick, by you.
Yeah, exactly.
Ours is 17 minutes past 1. I think it's 17 minutes past 2 in Kuwait. I think they are an hour ahead of us. I think so.
I think you're right. I think it's 7 hours ahead of me. Yeah.
And it must be morning already. 11 o'clock.
I don't think Faye sleeps, though. Do you?
Yeah, he has some weird times, doesn't he?
He says he sleeps when he's tired. I think he has mentioned it before.
He must sleep during the day, though, mustn't he?
Oh, you know what? When he comes home from work, I think it's when he goes and sleeps a bit. I think he said that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go to bed at 10. It's just something happens when you get old.
No, I can't sleep with the chickens.
Okay, well, I want to thank you two for coming up and helping me kill a few hours.
It's been a pleasure.
And thanks to everybody in the chat, if you can hear me. And I'll try to let you know. Well, I'll just if Akai 2 is back tomorrow, I'll use that, and if not, I'll be here.
Okay. Cheers, Mick. Bye, Akai.
Good night, Annie. Good night, Mick. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night. Good night. Until we meet again. Adios. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Till then.
And though it's always sweet sorrow to part,
You know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. There's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now till we meet again. Adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. Good night.
Friends Dairy Half-Hour Show, hit songs and fashions through the years. We hope we brought you some pleasant memories. Now from all of our musical family, good wishes, good health, and good night.
Merci beaucoup. That's our show for tonight. We'd like to thank our special guest stars, Queen Victoria and King Clancy. Queen Victoria was played by Amelia Hall, and King Clancy was played by Inga Hammerstrom. See you soon. Happy holidays. Well, I see by the clock on the wall
that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye. Goodbye. So long. So long. Farewell. Farewell. Adieu. Adieu. Be good. Stay well. Bye-bye. Keep warm. Relax. Eddie. Take care. Stay loose. Adieu, mon vieux. À la prochaine. Goodbye till when we meet again.
Also in our cast were Jack Anthony, Robert McEwen, Kathy O'Hara, Harvey Patterson, Les Ruby, Sheila Rutanen, Francis Gunn, Monica Toth, and Doug Smith. Bernard Cowan speaking. Wayne and Schuster is a CBC color production.